Hello, everyone. If you love your cockatiel and want to make sure it's always healthy and well cared for, you've come to the right place. In this video, we're going to explore everything you need to know about cockatiel hygiene, from bathing to feather care and cleaning the cage. Many cockatiel owners don't know exactly how to give that perfect bath, how to keep the cage clean, or how to help their cockatiel during molting. So, if you have a cockatiel or are thinking about getting one, stay with me until the end of the video to learn everything. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and leave your like. Now let's get straight to the point. Cockatiel bath, how to do it correctly and safely. Bathing is one of the most important aspects of cockatiel hygiene, but it's essential to know how and when to do it so that your bird feels comfortable and stays healthy. Cockatiels are birds that love to keep themselves clean, but they need help from their owners to bathe properly. A common question among owners is about how often to bathe their bird. Cockatiels don't need daily baths, but it's important to give them the opportunity to bathe from time to time so they feel comfortable and clean. Ideally, bathing should happen once a week or whenever you notice that your bird is dirty or has sticky feathers. Here are some bathing options you can offer your cockatiel. Spray bath. Most cockatiels love feeling a light mist of water falling on them. For this, you can use a spray bottle with warm water. Never use cold water, as it can be uncomfortable for the bird. Gently spray from above, trying to imitate the rain they love. If you notice that your cockatiel doesn't like it much, go slowly and gradually increase the intensity. And if you want to see ideal spray bottles and specific bathtubs for cockatiels, check out the links I've left in the description. These products make all the difference. Bathtub inside the cage. Some cockatiels prefer the freedom to bathe on their own. In this case, you can place a small tub with warm water inside the cage and let the cockatiel decide when to get in. It's important to change the water every day, as dirty water can become a breeding ground for bacteria. Shower bath. For those owners who want to share a special moment with their cockatiel, bathing in the shower can be an option. Your cockatiel might love standing under the gentle stream of warm water. But always be careful not to let the water hit too hard, as that can scare the bird. Use a very gentle stream of water and never water that is too hot. Important, don't use shampoo or soaps. They can be toxic to birds, so the bath should only be with warm water. Cockatiels are self-sufficient in this aspect and preen themselves to keep their feathers clean. Bathing simply helps remove tougher dirt and maintain feather moisture. Now, an interesting fact, cockatiels can even bathe in plant leaves, especially when they are in the wild. They like to rub themselves on the leaves for that extra touch of cleanliness, so if you have safe plants in the cage, you can leave some options for them. Cleaning the cage, keeping your cockatiel's environment impeccable. Your cockatiel's cage should be a safe and clean place. Cleaning should not be done just once a week, but on a daily and weekly basis. This prevents the buildup of dirt and bacteria that can affect your bird's health. Want to check out supplements, toys, and ideal foods to keep your cockatiel's feathers beautiful and healthy? Check the links in the description, there's some great stuff there. Here are the essential steps to keep the cage clean and comfortable. Daily cleaning. Change the water. The water should be changed daily to ensure your cockatiel has access to clean and fresh water. Leaving water for too long can lead to dirt accumulation and even bacteria, which isn't good for their health. Remove leftover food. It's essential to remove leftover food from the cage every day. Fallen seeds can become the perfect environment for mold growth. Plus, food residue can attract insects and harm your bird's health. Clean feeders and waterers. Every day, wash feeders and water containers with warm water and, if necessary, use a small brush to remove food remains or dirt that may stick in the corners. This also prevents food residues from accumulating and turning into disease hotspots. Weekly cleaning. Change the substrate. The bottom of the cage should be cleaned more thoroughly once a week. If you use paper towels or newspaper, simply replace them. If you use sand or pellets, you should change them completely to prevent bacteria buildup. Wash the perches. Perches accumulate a lot of dirt, so don't forget to wash them with warm water and mild soap. This helps eliminate feces and food residues. General cage cleaning. Use a soft brush to remove dirt from the cage bars. You can also wipe down external surfaces with a cloth dampened with warm water and mild soap. Fun fact, Did you know that cockatiels have super sharp vision? They can see colors much more intensely than humans. That's why the cage needs to be clean and well lit so the cockatiel doesn't feel uncomfortable or stressed. Feather care, maintenance and help during molting. Now, let's talk about one of the most fascinating aspects of cockatiels, their feathers. Feathers are essential for thermal insulation, flight, and hygiene. They need to be well cared for to keep your cockatiel healthy. Cockatiels molt twice a year. This is a natural process where old feathers fall out to make way for new ones. During this period, it's normal for your cockatiel to be quieter and even a bit more irritable. They will need special care. Tips for taking care of feathers during molting. Nutrient-rich diet. Offer a diet rich in vitamins, minerals, and proteins. Calcium and iron are super important, so fresh vegetables, a variety of seeds, and specific cockatiel feed are essential. You can also add calcium supplements to help strengthen feathers. Avoid stress. During molting, your cockatiel may be a bit more sensitive, so avoid sudden changes in their environment or routine. Try not to overwhelm them with too much social interaction. Give them space to recover. Want to see supplements, toys, and ideal foods to keep your cockatiel's feathers beautiful and healthy? Check the links in the description, there's good stuff there. Help feather growth. A simple trick is to offer a bird-safe moisturizing spray that helps feathers grow stronger and healthier. Also, avoid using products that could irritate your cockatiel's skin. Avoid feather plucking. If you notice your cockatiel plucking its own feathers, this may be a sign of stress. They might be too lonely or not feeling well in their environment. Provide more interaction, toys, and an enriched environment. Fun fact, did you know that cockatiel feathers are self-moisturizing? They have a natural oil that helps keep them waterproof and shiny. That's why bathing is more about keeping the feathers fresh and clean. And that's it, folks. Taking care of your cockatiel's hygiene involves much more than just giving baths or cleaning the cage. It's a continuous process of attention and love that ensures your bird's health and well-being. Remember, a happy and healthy cockatiel depends on your dedication. If you like these tips, leave your like, share with friends who have cockatiels, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. See you next time.